Everyone. Wanted to introduce myself, Scott McDaniel, principal here of Central Kitsap Middle School. Before we get started, just wanted to let you know that I am going to record our meeting because we have some really good news. So thanks to all the teachers for joining us. Amara, I wanted to have a chance to talk with you and your mom. As principal, there are occasions where I get to come forward to give a special award to a student. And so, wanted to let you know that I know that you've only been with us for the last year and a half. Like many of our families, we have lots of families moving in and out of our schools. And so with that, over the last year and a half, I want you to know that you have kind of stood out. In particular, this year, you have stood out in terms of some things that you've done here at the school. And so the first thing I want to talk about is relationships. I know moving around the country, it can be tough in terms of getting to know people and getting connected to a community. And I have to tell you that I have noticed that you have built really strong friendships here at our school in the last year and a half. In particular, this year, I think you've really kind of took off. I know without a doubt that you've also built some really incredible relationships with your teachers. And every person that I've talked to is like, oh my gosh, I love Amara. And just, they love having you in class and love having you here at school. I also have to personally say that I have made a great connection with you. Part of it was kind of joking around in the lunchroom and out in the hallways, but Baby Yoda, I'm telling you, you have the theories on Baby Yoda and you've got it 100% correct. So you hit a passion of mine in terms of that topic. So I have to tell you, I am really impressed with you across the board. This year, I am going to give you one of two principal awards that I'm giving out. And so I'm recognizing you because of the fact that your relationships have been truly spectacular. And often what I do is I look for students who kind of stand out from the rest of the group, who've done some incredible work, either with relationships or stuff around the school. They don't have to be a perfect student by any means. But the thing that I want you to know is that I also know that you've had a couple of things come up where you've had tough situations happen in this last year. And the thing that I want you to know is that I appreciate your resilience. And it's a really big word, but that's your willingness to push forward. When you're faced with a challenge, you find a way to be successful and find courage to move forward. And I want you to know that I'm giving you this principal award because of the fact that I know that you're going to go on to do truly amazing things in our world. And it's because of that resilience in your relationships. And I never, ever want you to give up on anything. Always give your best effort. You're an amazing kiddo. And I wish you the best in your travels in your next school. So with that, congratulations. This award comes with a couple of things, and I'm sorry I couldn't do this in person, but here is a beautiful medal that you're gonna get that actually comes in this cool little pouch. So I'm gonna put this back in here and we're gonna get that to you. We can either mail it, or if you guys wanna stop by the school this week, we can get that to you. And of course, we've got a certificate for you as well. So with that, I want to say congratulations. Everybody give Amara a big round of applause.
I'm so proud of you.
So I wanted to open it up. If any staff that are in the meeting, if you have any words, if you wanted to say anything to Amara, and then of course, Amara, if you have anything you want to say to the group too, I want to put it out there.
I'll jump in real quick. Amara, I haven't known you too well. I saw you last year and during this year, and you've only been in my drama class for such a short time, and we didn't get to do a whole lot. But I want you to know that I was so impressed with your willingness to just try anything. And even though you may have had fear inside, you didn't show it. And that was so much of the drama class. And so I was very, very impressed with you. And I'm just very, very, very happy that you got this award. It's a great honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll speak, but I'm trying not to cry. So I'm a crier. And I love you, Amara. You know that, I think.
I love you too.
But I just loved having you in class. Your energy is fantastic. you're kind, you're inclusive of other kids. You'll kind of be friends with anybody that's nice to you. And actually in theater arts with Mr. Platten, you know, you kind of made a connection with my daughter, and that was kind of at a tough time for her. So that was kind of a bright spot for her. So you do touch other people. And I hope for you that you will see yourself the way we see you moving forward.
Thank you.
Well, I could just jump in. Oh, go ahead, Michaela. Go right ahead.
Amara, you are awesome. You know that I appreciate you every day in math class, the energy you bring, the laughter. We had lots of laughs this year, and I just have enjoyed having you in my class. I've enjoyed having you in my class every day, and I know that you have big things in your future, okay? So you just need to have that courage and that confidence in yourself to know that you are going to go far and do big things, because you are smart as a whip, girl, and you are and you have the personality and the gumption and the go-getter to do anything that you want. So don't ever forget that, okay?
Thank you.
Well, Amara, I just want to echo everything that everybody said. It's all true, and you're a wonderful person. What I really appreciate, to just add one thing, is your leadership and role modeling to your peers. You role model, as someone said, inclusivity and sense of humor to work through issues. And it's been a joy knowing you and being around you in the lunch hallways and all that stuff. So thank you for what you've given to me, because I will always remember you. Anyway, you're wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Amara, Mr. Clauser just stole all the words out of my mouth just now. So thanks, Mr. Clauser. I'll just ditto to all of what I've heard about you. I appreciate your positivity and your leadership potential. And I just want to encourage you to keep using that for positive things. So way to go. I'm really proud of you. Really happy to be part of this meeting and to see you earn this award. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So Mara, anything that you want to say to the group? And you don't have to.
I mean, I do want to say something. I'm just not very good with words. But this has been a really great school year. Last year, it was very troubling for me to have to like deal with just everybody around me, because there's a lot of like bullying and stuff like that I didn't know how to understand or deal with at that time. And so it really helped to have, like, even though I didn't know most of you guys in 7th grade, it was great to come into 8th grade with open hands and being able to like understand my teachers more and build a connection with them that could help me through anything, and that I could talk to them if I ever needed to. So that was a really good thing for me.
That's awesome to hear. I want you to know we really value you. You're an incredible kiddo, incredible student. I know as you are moving on to high school, you're going to do truly amazing things. And granted, you got a big move ahead of you and some more change, but hopefully you'll be able to be in that spot for a little bit here as you kind of go through stuff. But want you to know that the things that you brought to us this year are exactly the same things you're going to bring to your new school. You have a dynamic personality, and I can assure you, you're going to do amazing things in the future. So anyway, thanks so much. We wanted to take a minute to thank you and congratulate you on getting this award.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.